What's going on, guys? Chase, Ghost Picks Against the Spread for Monday, April the 16th. Coming to you from my lovely hotel room here in Pittsburgh. I fucking hate hotels. I love traveling. I love going to games. I love everything there is about baseball. Besides my family, that's my natural high, man. I love everything there is about it. It's been a huge part of my life for my entire life, and as you guys can see, I've got a wealth of knowledge in it, and glad to be sharing it with you, but I hate hotel rooms. Pittsburgh weather sucks right now. I've got a meeting in the morning, so it is still Sunday. I am putting this video to you out Sunday evening just because tomorrow, early morning, I've got a meeting that's going to last majority of the day. Weather here is awful. It is absolutely pissing rain outside. It's not warm at all. Going to get colder. Potential snow, but definite rain all day tomorrow. Was planning on hitting PNC Park tomorrow night, but that may not happen for two reasons. They may call that game. It's another freaking game called. But even if they don't, if it is pouring rain, I'm not sitting in it. Not for the Pirates. But if weather turns around, I'll be there. But we'll see what happens. Another great day in the MLB. I feel like we're all getting cheated, though. So many games got postponed. We missed out on 4 plays that I had locked in. 3 of which I didn't even push out to my premium guys because before I pushed out the plays, the games have been called. So, nevertheless, wasn't even worth pushing them out because couldn't call a win or a loss. One of them, though, was my free pick on the Angels on the run line, which was one of my top plays of the day. It was not my absolute top play, but it was definitely number 2 in line. Got called. Sorry, guys. If I had not been sitting on a plane at that time, I would have addressed you guys and seen if maybe we could push, another free play out to you, but I don't grasp at straws. It wasn't a loss. I just didn't get to play. For all my premium guys, we had a 3-1 MLB day. We would have had much better if games actually played. Typically, I'm not a 3 or 4 game a day guy. There are some days that there will be that just because shorter cards. And you know what? If we don't like it, I'm not going to push it out. If I break it down and I don't absolutely love the play, I'm not giving it to you. I'm not going to do it just to hope that we can do it. That's not why I'm well over 80%. It's because I know the sport. I know how to break it down, and when I break it down, I am very, very confident in putting these games out to you. I play them myself, and I'm certainly not going to mess around for me that way, and I wouldn't do it for you guys either. So let's do a quick rundown for what ended up happening for Sunday. Obviously, the Angels, no go on that, so we'll take that off of there. The other 4 plays that we had, the Red Sox was the top play of the day on the run line. They won 3-1. That is a winner. Congrats to everybody that jumped on that. The Pirates money line minus 139. I was looking at that as a run line play, but the value at 139, I had to push it out as a money line play. It was just too easy. They won 7-3. That was an easy winner. And then St. Louis on the money line. Like I said, I do not like giving out high money lines, and I typically do not. Typically, if it is a high money line, I either push it out as a run line or I completely stay off of it if I don't like it. I don't push it out just to do it. But when I say that I push out, somewhat high money lines, this wasn't absolutely outrageous. It was minus 185, which is certainly much higher than I like to give out. But I pushed that out for a reason because I did believe it would be a close game. Yeah, I mean, I did think that, in a lot of the ways that I was breaking this game down and lineups and even umpires, that St. Louis had the ability to go out here and win this game by 3 to 4 runs. But St. Louis, they've just been kind of up and down a little bit, so I didn't want to trust in that. I believe this was the time to go after a money line play with them, even though it was a little bit higher than it had been in days past. So we took it, and it was a winner, 3-2. So those 3 were a winner. My loser for the day in the MLB was Houston. Man, dropped Houston again. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Anybody who just watched the extra innings of that game, that was ball 4. We all know it, but nevertheless, I'm not going to say that would have been a winner. But if somebody would have stepped up to the plate, if that had been ball 4 and popped one out of the park, yeah, that would have been a run line winner. But again, That was a run line play, so wasn't a high money line for all you people that think that's all I do. That was a run line play that was a loss. So 3-1 day in the MLB. Another phenomenal day. Shorter card than I liked it to be. Had more plays locked in than that, but before I even pushed out my premium plays, games were getting called, so why push it out? It's not going. NBA play. Cleveland lost. Sorry about that, guys. I really apologize for that one. I don't. If that same game happened tomorrow with the same line, I'd take it. That game blew me away. I don't know. I don't know, man. I hate LeBron James, but I still think that, as much as I hate to say it, he's one of the few people in the NBA that can truly put a team on his back and run with it. He didn't do it today, so I apologize for that play, but we will have a huge NBA premium for Monday to bounce back from that one. So we will bounce back from that, but I do apologize for that loss. So 3-1 in the MLB. Did drop our NBA play. Red alert is still going on, so we'll see. We'll see what happens with that one. And then, sorry about the Angels, man. Didn't get to play. I was high on that game, too. I loved it. But, you know, Ohtani on the mound. But, hey, what are you going to do? Tomorrow, or excuse me, yeah, well, tomorrow. This video is for Monday, but it is still Sunday where I'm at. So, I'm going to give you a premium as a free pick, which, just so you know, guys, my free picks are not leans. I'm strong on them. I'm looking at the card tomorrow. There's not a ton of games yet that I have found super good value in, other than two that I love absolutely. So some of the lines have even yet to be released, and we'll see what happens with that. So I'm hoping to give you guys another big day with at least 4 premiums, but we'll just have to see when lines are released. And again, if I don't love it, I'm not giving it to you. But right now, 2 locked in that I absolutely love. And right now, looking at the weather report, I don't see anything that's going to hold these games back from playing. Free pick winner, let's jump into it. MLB for Monday. Let's see where the line's at. All right, Milwaukee Brewers lined up at -150. Started this video, I had it at -140 and just refreshed it, and we're down to -135. So I'm going to dig a little bit into that one, but somebody's finding value with Cincinnati there, and it's not me. What are you going to say about Cincinnati? Brewers, I mean, they've been up and down for the start of the season, but I do think that they are going to be another disruptive team in the National League Central this year. Probably going to play spoiler alert for a couple of teams in the National League overall. Not dominant so far this year. Sutter's on the mound. He's not a dominant pitcher. He doesn't have the greatest home record, but, Milwaukee's one of those teams that don't have, the pitching lineups that people, like, let's say the Cubs do, or, even the Astros with Verlander, or the Mets, or the Red Sox, guys that have 2 and 3 all-star type pitchers. Milwaukee's mediocre at best in the grand scheme of things, but believe it or not, their bullpen is actually fairly deep. Again, not a ton of anything. It's nothing to absolutely write home about, but just like last year, their bullpen got them through a lot. As far as Castillo on the hill for Cincinnati, let's see. What do you want to say about Castillo? Oh, here, I'll tell you something. Take Castillo out of it. The Reds suck. There's your stat for the day. The Cincinnati Reds suck. In my opinion, they're the worst team in baseball. I don't see who's finding all this value in the Reds. We're going to take the Brewers. We're going to take them on the money line, -135. I'd jump on it, maybe give it a few hours, see what it does, see if it drops anymore. If it starts to go back up, jump on it before it gets back up to that 150. But at -135, I see value there in the Milwaukee Brewers. taking this one because, in my opinion, Cincinnati is not only the worst team in the National League, I think that they are all around the worst team in baseball. I think they're worse than the Marlins, and I hate the Marlins. I can't stand them. I don't like their ballpark. I don't care for their organization. I do have a lot of respect for Derek Jeter and like him, and you know what? Maybe he'll turn it around, but he's got a lot of work to do. But Cincinnati sucks, man. Let's take the Brewers, take them -135 on the money line. We'll see what happens for tomorrow, but like I said, hoping to have a big card for you as far as all my premium guys go tomorrow. One big NBA play and looking into an NHL game as well. We'll see what happens. I'm digging into that one now. I'm not going to promise that'll be out there, but if anybody were to buy a daily package or anything, if I still feel as strongly about it as I do after I finish breaking it down, there will be an NHL play on there as well. So 702-956-5350, ghostpicksats.com. Call, get Chase's package, get linked up with my MLB plays. Number one handicapping service over here at, number one MLB handicapping service here at Ghost Picks Against Spread. 702-956-5350. Monday, the 16th, Brewers -135 on the money line. Good luck, guys.